Hello everybody and welcome. Today we're checking out Arslan, the Warriors of Legend, a Warriors game that most people don't even know exists. I'm willing to put money on that. But anyway, for people who do know it exists, you probably know that it doesn't have a very good reputation. I've played a couple levels into it so far, and it is an interesting game. I don't think it's that bad. It has some things that I really enjoy from it. But let's just jump into a battle, and maybe I can show you exactly what I'm talking about. Let's see. I want to do this first battle, and we're gonna be playing as the titular character Arslan. So let's just jump right in. He's the Crown Prince of Pars, the son of Shah Andragaras III and Queen Tahabmene. Sorry, I don't know this anime or manga that well. I hear that it's an adaptation of a famous novel. A novel that I'd never heard of, personally, but famous somewhere, I'm assuming. But the animator, or at least the mangaka who made it, was the same person who made Full Metal Alchemist, which, you know, has my attention, because FMA is one of my favorite anime and manga series, just period, you know. But yeah, there's a lot of interesting mechanics in here. First of all, I do think the game is gorgeous in the battles. The cutscenes look hilarious. It's like I, drew something. I just took character art and I kind of bobbed it up and down to say, it's walking now. The game has an emphasis on Cavalry, which I'll be able to show off in this level, which is why I chose it, and also has an emphasis on weapon switching and weapon status. So right now, just using my weapon, you can see that, so the attack skills, it has 1, 2, 3, so 6 normal attacks, and then C1, C2, C3, C4, and C5. But I don't think that I have C6 unlocked. But I also have a second weapon, which is the Light Spear, which also has up to 6 attack. But you can see on the, let's see, I guess that would be attack. So C3 and C4, it has that bubble, which, you're probably trained by now to know means poison. So yeah, you're bringing multiple weapons into the battle, and switching between them, yeah, it's super important. You can do it extremely fast. Different weapons suit different things. Having that poison attack is a lot of fun, and I'm always a fan of anything that, like, if you can't have multiple warriors, which is probably my favorite, just general ability that I think should be in every Warriors game, because it just works really well. You can be in multiple places at once. It's probably hard to design around, which is likely why they don't always do it. But if you can't have that, the next best thing is having multiple weapons that you can bring along. Dynasty Warriors 8 did that, and it worked extremely well. Not a lot of other games actually do that. I suppose Berserk and the Band of the Hawk has a version of that, in that you can... there's a lot of characters that have transformations, which will completely adjust how things work. But yeah, there's a quick example. Yeah, your cavalry breaks through barriers, and they all work together as one big unit. And I'll be getting to that a little bit later. But let's slow things down and take a look at what Arslan can do. So let's just see what his attack string is like. Although I have this very obnoxious quest thing that's trying to get me to do something right now. It does tell you the time and, like, how close you are to getting top ranks in it. So I can tell that I need quite a number of KOs, and I'm already too slow for the S rank on that quest. But once I get past this little part, I'll be able to show off a little bit more. So let's just kill these generals. One thing that I think this game should have is a character lock-on. It's got kind of a very strange... Whoa! Block and then dodge system. But anyway, let me just focus on taking out these generals real fast. Alright, General 1 down. I keep pressing R3, that's gonna lock me on, even though it's not. Burst through! Okay, now that quest things are out of my way, let's just take a look at what he can do with his sword. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Perfectly valid, sword attack string. His sword is very small, but, that's actually not that unrealistic. The swords we usually wield in these type of games are nonsensically huge. Oh look, it's another Arslan because I'm playing on free mode. Hey there, buddy. Alright, anyway, let's take a look at his C2. Boop. C3. C4. Oh, 1, 2, 3. So yeah, I'll make a case that, like, the moveset's totally valid, and the battles are totally fine. It's a very, very playable Warriors game. I think the presentation of the story is got to be the lowest point right now, because I like being able to switch weapons. Makes things a lot more interesting. The dodging is odd. You have to hold block and then flick the control pad. It's basically, I remember, the only game I can remember doing that, other than this one, is actually the God of War games that were made for the PSP. I think about God of War a lot lately for some reason. But yeah, they didn't have a second analog stick, so they made it so you had to block and then flick your movement stick at the same, you know, in order to get that dodge off. I guess it works alright. It's just, feels unnatural when, like, I got buttons that are being unused right now, or could probably work with contextual buttons that are held down in order to activate them. Anyway, I need to defeat the Lusitanian forces with my allies. Let's see if I can do that within an S rank right now. And along the way, why don't I fight with my spear a little bit? So I'll do a 6 hit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Cool. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, totally valid. Here's a C2. C3. C4 with poison. C5. Yeah, I like the way that the weapons feel. I think the game looks great. That UI element on the right side of the screen is obnoxiously big and kind of frustratingly not as close to the corner of the screen as it should be. But, you know, whatever. It's forgivable. Got a general here. Missing lock on. But let's see if I can get through this part, because I want to get to the cavalry mechanics, because I think that's definitely a really interesting part of this game. Pressing R1 here for kind of a special attack. Rush zone has appeared. There we go. Okay, now this is what I wanted to get through. So I'm going to get on my horsey and get to that rush zone. So this battlefield is rather big and flat, but it lends itself to what's about to happen right now. So I'll go to this rush zone, press R2, and then lead a giant-ass cavalry charge with this many people. It lasts for a good amount of time. It can be used to pick up KOs. Whew. It feels really great, like, with how many people are being rendered right now. I mean, I know they're all just mirroring the same action, but it really does feel quite massive. My time's almost up on that, and I didn't use it like I was supposed to, which is to destroy the gate, just because it feels so great. I'm picking up KOs for that quest, even though I am very far away from the time being that good anymore, especially now that I have to wait for the next rush zone to appear, and it's right there, so let's go do that. This time we're going to break through it. But I think that's such an interesting mechanic. It doesn't change that much, but you have this, like, sudden burst of adrenaline built into the middle of your big battles, which I think is great. Alright, let's do what we're supposed to do. Like good princes. Break it. There we are. And I think they go right into a trap. But I'm not looking to spoil anything. The game story, other than the way it's presented, which is kind of trash, it's interesting. Like, I kind of want to see where it goes. Although I don't imagine it going in that many surprising, like, ways. It seems pretty bog standard thus far, but you know, I'm only I don't know, I'd say about 6 levels into it, and generally enjoying myself right now, even if I cringe really heavily when they're bobbing up a character that's supposed to be on horseback, like I'm just holding a character on MS Paint and moving it up and down with a mouse. That's what it feels like. I haven't built up to any Muso attacks just yet. I can see that building up right now. Maybe I can get to that at some point. Oh, just got it. We've been discovered. Gotta fight our way out. Okay. Oh, don't have my horse right now. That's too bad. PS4, this game looks absolutely crisp. The lines on the outside of the characters are really, really thin. It gives them this, like, almost pencil-drawn look that I'm really into. But yeah, I think for a lot of people this is, like, a bottom-tier Warriors game. Of course, on major, media outlets, I see it getting, like, a 4 out of 10. And I think that's just sort of because a lot of these companies don't really have people that enjoy Warriors games. I definitely think they're a niche that my channel is here to serve. So, in the realm of Warriors games, it's fine. It's not a revelation where I thought, like, as bad a press as Berserk and the Band of Hawk got, I was amazed at how well put together that game was. It's not really the case here. It's okay. It's alright. It's better than Dynasty Warriors 9. Alright, let's continue making our way north to the destination here. Okay, on we go. The path! No! Oh! Hi, Arslan! You look worried. Carlin! I wish I could skip this part. Maybe I can cut it out. Oh my! Arslan's in trouble. So now it's up to other Arslan, who is supposed to be his loyal knight on the other side of the battlefield. And so it's kind of switching perspectives. It's sort of the next closest thing to that character switching thing that I was saying that I like so much. That's really funny that they put your selected character right there in the place of that character, not just like next to that character, so. There's now 3 Arslans on this battlefield. Oh, this is great. This is an unexpected pleasure, I'll be honest. Okay, assist allied units and break through the barrier. Sure thing. Stop running away, General. Oh, if I just replayed this in story mode, I could have showed you 2 characters. Oh well, that's life, huh? Anyway, let's just rush right to that battle. What's in the chest? Health? I didn't really need it. Aha! General! Let's take you out. So even though I got my spear out, Muso attack is the same with the sword. It's just Arslan's original weapon, so that's what he's going to stick to. Who's bumping into me on this horse? Take Mr. General out here, and Assault Captain's in my face. I got him. Oof! That guy went high. Hello, General. Poison him, and almost got him out. Yeah, we got him. We got him! Got him! So I just got a skill card there. This game uses an interesting way to, like, kind of power up your characters. You get these skill cards that I believe you can synthesize and you pick up on the battlefields. It's not that different from Berserk and the Band of Hawk's accessory system, or even all that different from just like a standard Dynasty Warriors accessory item pickup, except with synthesis. So, pretty standard upgrade thing. Not a lot of new stuff being done here, other than what I'm doing right now. I do think cavalry charges is a nice little idea. I'm not sure it's really done to the fullest of its potential, but it's a nice little idea. Alright, anyway, we gotta break through that barrier. We've done it! Next, we're gonna head toward the target point, okay? That I can do as well. Could have stopped to get maybe like a better grade on some of that stuff, but nah. Breaking through that one as well. Cool. What can 15 horses not destroy? Alright, so we gotta use this Arslan to get to the other two Arslans and ensure those Arslans' safety. Is everyone following? Break it! Nice. Wait, do those guys come towards me? Well, that's just a coincidence then. Okay, getting towards fight here. Again, I want to try to avoid all the spoilers that I can. I hope I can think of some way to cut around it. Might not be possible, just gonna be honest with you. I mean, it does happen, like, in the third mission that this guy betrays you, so, you know, whatever. You'll be fine. Get up, man! Get up! Gotta break through his shield. Gotcha! I think Arslan's supposed to just be 14 right now, so this soldier's losing to him, then meh. Take my Muso! I fucked your shield up. Yeah, the dodge feels really weird because I can't instantly activate it. I gotta kind of like stop and then get into it. And you feel like you sort of have to like keep on mashing the control stick like you're trying to run in a Smash Brothers game. Alright, almost got him. Ah, shield back, huh? Why don't I just do this again? Let's say we got him. Nice. Oh, they actually freeze you in place. Most Warriors games just have you pointlessly run around while being unable to interact. Here they freeze you. That's just not as good. Why would you do that? But yeah, that's just a small taste of Arslan. If you just kind of wrote the game off before, likely because of the horrible coverage that it got, and I mean horrible both in that games really Games Media really bashed it without, you know, giving Warriors games a chance, which is always what happens. I hope this kind of made you see that the game's alright. If you like Warriors games and you're interested in this universe, if only because you know nothing about it, check it out. Get ready for some funky cutscenes. But, yeah, the cinematics look fine. It's just the dialogue scenes are... they fill me with joy, with cringe joy. But yeah, check the game out. I would recommend it for people who like Warriors games and are looking for, you know, that next one to climb. The next hill to climb. The next mountain to climb. I'm mixing up my metaphors here. But anyway, game's cool. Catch you next time. Thanks for watching, everybody.
I'd like to give a special thank you to my top patrons Minute Rice, Henry Gutierrez, and Ignis Isel, as well as everybody else who's currently supporting me on Patreon. Thank you all very much.